Hello everyone. It appears that I have been movie tagged by the Frediculous, and before I get started on this video, I would like to give a shout out to the Frediculous. He has incredible videos of his Blu-rays and his Blu-ray hauls, and I will post a link to his channel in the description. So please follow the Frediculous. Without further ado, I will get started on the questions that he has tagged me with. Question number 1. What movie would I want to watch if I wanted to watch a tearjerker? Well, that's a hard decision, but I guess it would have to be Toy Story 3. Granted, this isn't the last film that made me teary-eyed, because the last film that made me teary-eyed was Star Trek Into Darkness. There was a very crucial scene in the film that I will not spoil for you, but the outcome of that made me teary-eyed. Yeah, Toy Story 3 would probably be the one movie that I would want to watch if I ever wanted to watch a tearjerker. Now, whenever I get Star Trek Into Darkness on Blu-ray, whether it'll have that same effect on me as it did in the theater, well, I guess that remains to be seen. Question number 2. My favorite film of all time. Without hesitation, it would have to be Bright Lights, Big City. And the film shows a rare dramatic role from Michael J. Fox, and he pulled it off brilliantly, in my opinion. And plus, he's supported by a great supporting cast, including Kiefer Sutherland and Phoebe Cates and Diane Wiest and Michael J. Fox's wife Tracy Pollan in the film. And I'm patiently awaiting the Blu-ray release of the film. Question number 3. What film character would I want as a best bud? Another hard decision, but it would have to be Tony Stark himself. Who wouldn't want to hang out with Iron Man? Alright, question number 4. What are my film recommendations? Well, I have a few. The first is by Northwest. Such a brilliant film. Cary Grant, Eva Marie Saint, and James Mason, and directed by Alfred Hitchcock. Such a beautiful film. The perfect blend of action, suspense, and even humor at times. They don't make films like this anymore. The next film that I would recommend is Minority Report, and in my opinion, this is probably the best Tom Cruise, Steven Spielberg adaptation. Granted, the movie has been out for 10 years, but it still holds up well to this very day. I still like their collaboration in War of the Worlds, however, but Minority Report is obviously the best one in my opinion. My next recommendation is Road to Perdition. This is such an amazing film. Tom Hanks, the late Paul Newman, and Jude Law all in the same film. Amazing film. And plus, you have an all-star cast including Stanley Tucci and Daniel Craig before he became James Bond. Amazing film. My next recommendation is Silver Linings Playbook, and I watched this about 2 weeks ago, and it is such an amazing film. Jennifer Lawrence's Academy Award was well deserved, and Bradley Cooper gave a great performance, and Robert De Niro gave probably one of the best performances in his career, and Chris Tucker is hilarious as always in his first film since Rush Hour 3. Next is Zombieland. Basically, what more do you need to know about Zombieland? It's hilarious. That's all you need to know. And my last recommendation is Zodiac. This is This is a brilliant film. All-star cast including Jake Gyllenhaal and Mark Ruffalo and Robert Downey Jr. Amazing film. Okay, question number 5. The character with the best fashion sense. It would have to be James Bond. I mean, the suits, the cars, etc. Enough said. I mean, James Bond has probably got the best fashion sense in my opinion. Question number 6. The most inspirational movie. Well, I have 2 that I think are inspirational. The first one is E.T. the Extraterrestrial, a childhood classic for most of us. And the second film is Real Steel. Now, granted, the film is about robot boxing, but the way I see it as a way of picking yourself back up again when life knocks you down. And Adam the robot, taking all those punches and still getting himself back up again is a prime example. Amazing film. I mean, Hugh Jackman gives the best performance of his career in this film. Aside from Wolverine, of course. Okay, I'm on question 7. The movie with the kind of life that I would like to live. Well, this is a hard decision, but it would probably have to be Blade Runner. And the atmosphere in the film is very dark, gritty, and moody. But on the other hand, I do like urban environments very much. And plus, who wouldn't want to be a Blade Runner like Harrison Ford's character, Rick Deckard? Okay, I guess I've lost count here, but I'm just going to go on with the next question. Films that I can watch over and over again. Well, I have a few. Sleepless in Seattle is one of them. I never get tired of this movie. Never. I mean, this film still holds up well after 20 years. Next is Inception. Gets better and better with every viewing. Next is Wally. Probably one of Pixar's best films, probably since Toy Story. I could never get tired of watching this film. I wish they would make a sequel to Wally already, but chances are they probably won't. Next is Arthur, and this doesn't cover Arthur 2. It just covers the original Arthur, and Dudley Moore, the late Dudley Moore, gives the performance of his career in the film. Dudley Moore and Liza Minnelli are, they have great chemistry in the film, and the late Sir John Gielgud, his comic timing is impeccable in the film, and his Academy Award for best supporting actor for that year was well deserved. And one other film that I could watch over and over again is The Great Escape. Amazing film, amazing cast, amazing action, suspense. I mean, what more do you need to know? The next question is, where do I buy movies? Well, that all depends on who has the movie for the cheapest price. However, if there is an exclusive steelbook that is being sold at places like Target, Best Buy, or Walmart, then I will get it at either one of those places because of my undying love for steelbooks. There is a great place in Nashville and Knoxville, Tennessee called McKay Used Books, CDs, DVDs, and more. The prices vary. They vary somewhat, but for the most part, the prices are very reasonable. And when you go in one of those stores, there's there is also a special area called the budget DVD area, and you can find some hidden movie treasures for as low as $1.95 on DVD, and even lower for movies on VHS as well. There's also a McKay store in Chattanooga, Tennessee as well, but I haven't been to that one. And I'll post a link in the description to the McKay website. Okay, and the last question is what character slash actress, what character slash actress would I like to be romantically involved in? Well, this is a very tough question, and I've been going over in my head on the perfect answer, and I think I've come up with one, and that is Mila Kunis. I mean, Mila is very beautiful in any movie she's in. Granted, I haven't watched her in Friends with Benefits or Ted yet, but I will when I get some time. But yeah, I mean Mila Kunis seems to be very down to earth and all that, and what more can I say about Mila Kunis? She's just beautiful. All right, guys. Well, this has been my movie tag, and now that I've shared my thoughts with you, I will tag the following people next if they don't mind me tagging them. The first is Ruth Ashley. I think I'm pronouncing her last name correctly, Ashley. And I'll post a link to her channel in the description. Her videos are really good, and she seems like a really cool person, very down to earth. The second person that I would like to tag is Allie Walker, and I can't say enough about Allie. Great videos, great Blu-ray collection. What more do you need to know? The third person that I would like to tag is Vinylmation Revealed, and her videos are awesome as well, and she's pretty cool as well, and she has an amazing Blu-ray collection as well. And the next person is Billy Meacham, and Billy's videos are really good, and I'm pretty sure he has an awesome collection as well. And the next person I want to tag is Lunaria Claire. Claire's videos are excellent. I mean, they are very well made. And the last person that I would like to tag is PSP Player 17 with her excellent videos as well. And all their links will be in the description below if you would like to follow them, as well as the Frediculous as well. And the link to McKay used books, CDs, DVDs, and more will be in my description as well if you want to check the website out. Well, anyway, guys, that will do it for today. Thank you for watching. Bye.